What's good, everybody? It is Monday, August 30th, 2021. This is the Early Edge, powered by the almighty SportsLine. I am your host, the coach. And do you smell it? Do you smell it? The grass, the dirt, the Friday and Saturday nights, the Sunday afternoons. I'm here for it. Day number one officially. Yeah, we had a little taste last weekend, but officially, football starts today. This is the week, and we are fired up for. We have our entire team ready to go. But first and foremost, we are coming off an incredibly profitable weekend. There is our recap just from Sunday, and you see a whole bunch of green check marks there, including myself, as I normally don't get to do this because all my guys and all my girls. But today, we're giving away 2 free year-long subscriptions to SportsLine because I went perfect and SportsLine, the site, went perfect. So, here we go. At Murphy_Law21, at Murphy_Law21, and at SCIXVI. The Jewel will reach out to you on social media. By the way, if you want to play in our Perfect Parlay contest, leave a best bet in the YouTube comment section, but also leave your Twitter handle. We can't get a hold of you if you don't leave that. Don't get lazy. Just put in that Twitter handle. Okay. Also, other housekeeping. Fantasy Football Today Draft-a-thon this Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It's incredible. We're raising a ton of money for St. Jude. Go to stjude.org/draft-a-thon to sign up. One of the things that you can get, how about watching the entire first football game of the NFL season, Cowboys-Buccaneers, with the Early Edge crew? Yeah, you can make that happen. All you got to do is bid and be a part of it, 6 p.m. to midnight, for all the fantasy advice you could possibly want. All right, let's bring in the stars of the show. And we're going deep today. How about this? All kinds of beautiful faces. And as always, ladies first, Alabama. How was your weekend?
My weekend was pretty good. Got a tough loss with the Patriots, -3.5 last night, but
rarely do you see Hail Marys cost you a play in the NFL preseason, but hey, that's what happened. We're going to bounce back today. AB, good morning.
Good morning, Coach. I'm glad to see that everyone can see what we do in the group text of you hitting bets. Well done, my man. You crushed it as always.
Thank you. It felt good. It felt really good to change a life today. I feel like you guys. Zack Attack. Oh, you are in Vegas. It is starting to sizzle. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everyone. I just love starting my week on the Early Edge on Mondays. I've gotten used to it. Let's have a good week.
Boom. I love that positive attitude. Maestro always brings it for us. Good morning to our leader.
Good morning. Sorry, I missed the cue there. I'm a little out of sync, but no, I mean, I can't believe Bill Belichick is kneeling down on 2nd and 3rd down and then trying a 54-yard field goal. I mean, and also the way the Bengals game ended. You know, some of those preseason beats are even worse than NFL regular season beats. And I was on the wrong side of the Bills Hail Mary with Kyler Murray last year, also talking about bad beats. But some of these preseason ones are just hard to fathom.
They really, really are. Now, the Browns yesterday, AB gave us a great nugget on the Browns, and they scored a late touchdown last night. It was kind of funny listening to Al Michaels go, it's the preseason. We don't need to review. We don't care if he gets 2 feet down. I'm screaming, yes, we do. Yes, we do. And they just let it score, and the Browns win by 9, so that was kind of nice, courtesy of AB. All right, quickly, our Early Edge shout-out today goes to Jake Paul. That's right, Jake Paul. 16,000 people last night in Cleveland, selling out the arena and really showing the world how you can put together a nice boxing match, make it look competitive, but you know you're going to win a split decision anyway. Jake Paul, somebody pay attention to how he hypes fights. I don't care if you like him. Boy, last night was electric because of how they hyped the fights. So there you go. All right, we got a lot to get to. Storylines that could affect the betting lines today. And Zach, I think since you're in Vegas and we're starting football season, I believe you should start. What do you got?
Well, we've got a lot of states that are launching sports betting. Where I used to live, Arizona is launching, but it's not official yet. So I'm getting a lot of text messages. Can you bet now? It's not official yet. You cannot bet week 0 of college football, but the 9th, when the NFL begins, is when you can officially bet. They're going to lead the country in the amount of operators. There's so many sports books, so many promos. I'm excited to see what happens. I think they're going to be a top 10 state, maybe 6 months in, with so many people in that valley. But Caesars Sportsbook, I don't know if you can see it there. Maybe, but they have a great promo offering for the first weekend of NFL season. You can get $100 for your new account and $1 for every point or run scored by Arizona teams during our launch weekend. There's 4 games: Arizona versus Seattle, ASU versus UNLV, Arizona versus San Diego State, and then Arizona versus Tennessee. So heck of an offer by Caesars.
Wow, incredible. Thank you for that, Zach. What an incredible! I can already see the early edge going live from Caesars Sportsbook during the season. I can already feel it. Easy flight for me and Zach. We'll go. All right, AB. Speaking of college football, speaking of NFL football, what do you got for us this morning?
Yeah, definitely. So we had a lot of success in the NFL preseason in regards to playing totals, overs, and unders, and I wanted to look at a correlation of where those are at. So first games, the NFL preseason, 82.3% of games hit the under. We talked about the second week. There'd be a drop, 62.5%. Third games, 26.6%. We forecasted that this would happen, and I thought that there's a correlation to college football week 0, and look at that number. 80% of unders in the first game so far. Remember, this coming Saturday is still going to be first games for most teams out there, so I wanted you to see this visually. Go find you some unders. I think they're going to cash for you.
Oh, the worst bet in all of sports. And we've got to follow the trends. You have to. As much as I hate it, we got to do it. So I know we're going to have a bunch of unders. Just follow the early edge. We got you covered all the way. By the way, AB gave out 2 college plays on yesterday's show, Ohio State and Ole Miss. Get those in right now. Okay, let's get to our plays. Just one play from SportsLine today. By the way, use that promo code EDGE if you're not already a part of the community. And we're going to give you 30 days for free. All the analysis, all the cappers, everything. Just use the promo code EDGE. It's all you got to do. Just one play today. Red Sox raise over 8.5, -120. A little juicy. It's a graded A play at SportsLine, hitting in over 70% of our simulations. So get that play in right now. Okay, we've made her wait long enough. It's a bounce back Monday for our newest capper. She's hitting the social media airwaves like a beast. Alabama, what do you have for us today?
All right, so for today, I have Brewers for the money line for the first 5 innings, -152 versus the Giants. I definitely think Burns is a stronger pitcher over Cueto. The Brewers definitely get runs behind him. They are 13-4-4 in the first 5 innings when Burns is pitching, and the Giants are only 7-10-3 when Cueto is pitching. And the Giants also have Bryant out, so we'll definitely see how that affects the Brewers today, but I think they'll pull through.
There is no doubt when you ever have a bat out of the lineup like Brian, it's definitely going to affect. I love 14-4-4 in first 5 inning total. That's crazy. That is crazy. Let's go Brewers on the money line. A little juicy, but I'm okay with it. All right. Zach Attack. I know you. I can just see you ready to jump through the screen. What do you got for us today, pal?
I'm going to take the Boston Red Sox +115 to end the Tampa Bay Rays 7-game win streak. I look at the Rays 18-4 over their last 22 games, but 10 of those wins came against the Baltimore Orioles as they played 3 series against them. Now the Boston Red Sox pitcher Nick Pivetta, I like him in this spot. 4 times this year, he is not allowed to run in a start. 2 of those times were against the Tampa Bay Rays. I know he hasn't pitched well his last couple of outings. Maybe he's not perfect today, but if not, Alex Cora will give him the quick hook, and I like the bullpen to hold on here. They're going to score a lot of runs in this one. Let's take the Boston Red Sox +115.
Zach, I gotta stop you right there. And even though you're ahead of me in the leaderboard for MLB, you're all-time one of the top MLB cappers that we have. You're +1143 this season. I'm only +864, but I really like the Rays today. I just, they've won 5 straight at home against Boston, 7-1 against Boston last 8, 7 straight wins. And Pivetta, since that start, has really tailed off. So I think it's a 5.73 ERA his last 8 starts. The Rays at home have been dominating. Let's go head to head. Loser.
What?
Yeah,
what?
Let's go head to head.
Are we doing a SportsLine showdown?
I believe we're doing it. And loser has to pay it, but pay it to Hurricane Relief. Okay. So now, because you're taking the dog, it's only fair. If you lose, you pay 100. If I lose, I pay 125 or whatever the juice is right now.
I'm in it for it. This is the first time I went head to head, and it's not against Coach. So I think we had 2 battles. This is my first one with someone else on the show. Let's do it.
You thought it wasn't against Coach, but I'm going to piggyback that bet, and I'm coming in strong too. And To be honest with you, I don't care who wins. I'm going to be with the Maestro, but I'm going to donate the 125 regardless because I bet on that Tyron Woodley fight last night like an idiot, and I'm going to punish myself and try to help other people. So 125, but make no mistake about it. I'm behind the Maestro, Zach. Don't look me in the eye. Don't look me in the eye. I'm behind the Maestro.
All transparency. I've dipped a little bit in baseball this past week, so let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens.
He always loves it. That's what we love about Zack Attack. All right, a SportsLine showdown. By the way, so many of you have asked about donating in the horrible hurricane down in the New Orleans area. We're doing the American Red Cross or wherever you want, but that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're trying to come up with something a little more structured, but as of right now, that's what we're going to do. All right. Boy, that was exciting. That was a lot of fun. AB, bring it home. Let's go.
Yes, sir. We got two plays today. First, we're going to go with the Tigers versus the Twins, the early day game. The makeup game is what it is. We're going to go Tigers on the run line plus 1.5 minus 140. Here's why. Detroit's played in 5 straight one-run games, and the Twins are a mere 39% straight up this season on the road. Our second game, the St. Louis Cardinals plus 1.5 at minus 125 at Cincinnati. The Cardinals are averaging 5.3 runs per game over its last 7, while Cincinnati is 10-17 in Luis Castillo starts. Cardinals plus 1.5, Tigers plus 1.5.
I love it. And Nathan in our comment section here at the show, he said, does anybody have a pick on the early game? Nathan, we got you. Come on, we got you. That's what we do. You're welcome. All right. You know he's always in the anchor spot. And I feel like the Maestro's kind of coming in hot today. I feel like you're kind of coming in hot today. What do you have for your play, sir?
All right, I'm going to take a page from Allie and go with the first 5 play on the Nationals plus 0.5 run against Zach Wheeler. We all know how great he is. You check his last 3 starts, 6.53 ERA, 15 earned runs allowed. This guy has thrown more pitches than anyone in baseball, 2,627 pitches, and that may be starting to catch up to him just a little bit. But this is really about the other guy, Josiah Gray. If you have not seen this kid pitch, came over from the Dodgers in the Scherzer deal, 2.89 ERA and 5 starts for Washington. He is electric. I love watching this kid pitch. I think he can keep them close. I think if we get a tie game after 5 innings, we cash it. This was plus money overnight. It's now minus 110 to get the 0.5 run. This line was way too high on Wheeler originally. It's starting to correct itself.
We call it the early edge for a reason. You got to get the plays in when we give them to you. I would love a day somewhere down the line where we get to a point where nobody tweets us and say, but that's not the number you gave out. It is when we give it. It is when we give it. I promise you that. All right. Grab your paper. Grab your pencil. It is now time. Here is the recap, and it looks absolutely glorious. We start with Alabama at the top. Brewers first 5 money line. Yes, minus 152. But, Allie, sometimes the juice
is worth the squeeze.
Damn right it is. And today's one of those days. I felt so good. All right, Zack Attacks on the Red Sox straight up. SportsLine showdown. The Maestro is on the Rays. So take the information. They both gave you great information and use it as you see fit. AB, Tigers run line. Cardinals run line. Then the Maestro. One play here, but as always, we'll drop things into his Twitter handle. Follow him on social media. We're going to Nationals first 5. We're getting a 0.5 run, which I love, minus 110. Then just one play from SportsLine today. Red Sox Rays over 8.5. So we're going to have a lot of eyeballs on that Red Sox and Rays game today. Then the Gym, which has been hitting lately. It really has been hitting. Brewers, Boston, Tampa over Blue Jays. I had to stumble over the over. I've said Boston and Tampa so many times in the show. All right, plus 317. Very, very tasty. All right. I think we've done all the damage that we can do. There's only one thing left to do on the first day officially of the college football season. I hope you're all locked and loaded. You're ready, laser focused, because you have got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window for Alabama, for AB, for Zack Attack, for the Maestro, and for the jeweler who puts it all together here at the brand. I am the coach. No days off. And we grind for you here at the Early Edge. Good luck. Do you want best bets in your feed every single day? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Early Edge.